Good afternoon, girls. How are you all? I hope that you are all fine. Today we will continue our lesson, with decimals. Hi everyone. So we will continue our lesson today. We will solve exercises on page 57. So we will start now. Hi girls, hi everyone. So please open your books on page 57 and bring your pencils and let's start together. So today we will solve exercises on how I will divide a whole and decimal number on a decimal number, and we learned yesterday how to divide those numbers. So today we will solve, I think I will solve exercises number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 8, and if we have time I will return and solve the exercises left. Okay, so let's start with number 1. Find the quotient for this division. 99 and 456 thousandths on, I want to divide it on 14 and 8 tenths. So what is the answer, or what is the quotient right here? So to find the quotient, I have first to make the divisor a whole number. So I know how to make it. Yesterday I told you I have to multiply the dividend and the divisor with the same power of 10. So my idea here, or what I want to know, or what I want to do, I want to make the divisor a whole number. Okay, this is my issue, but I didn't hear the dividend, maybe it will be a decimal number or a whole number, so I can deal with it. Okay, so let's start now. I have 14 and 8 tenths. So how I will make it a whole number? If you multiply this 14.8 tenths by what? How many zeros I have to put here? Look, I have one digit after the point, so I will multiply it with 10 only, so it's enough. So if you multiply 14.8 tenths with 10, so I will move the decimal point just one digit because I have 1 0. So I will here remove the decimal point from the divisor, and that's my problem. So I solve it. Okay? So the divisor will be what? 148. But here I can't here multiply the divisor only. I have to multiply the dividend also with the same number, and this is the strategy, or the basic fact the basic fact that I have to use it. So if you multiply the divisor with a number, you have to multiply the dividend with the same number, so you have to multiply 99.456 thousandths with 10 also. Okay, so what is the number will be? Look, I have to move the decimal point just one digit, so I will move it just one digit, so it will be right here. Okay, so the number will be what? 900 or 994.56. Okay, someone maybe will ask me, teacher, the dividend has a decimal number, or a decimal here. So it's okay, because before this lesson we learned how to divide a decimal number on a whole number. So my issue in this lesson only the divisor. So I will look at the divisor. If the divisor is a whole number, so it's okay, I can divide. Okay, so let's start my division. So I will write the numbers again. 9 9 or 994.56 divided on 148. Let's start the division. I want to know the first digit in the quotient. So can I divide 9 on 148? No. So I will take the next number, 99. Can I divide 99 on 148? Also no. So I will take the 4. So the number will be 994 divided 148. Okay? So the first digit in the quotient will be a ones digit. Okay? So 994 divided 148. How many 148 in 994? Or what is the number? What is the number that I will multiply it with 148? It will give me the closest answer to this number. I think someone of you said 4, someone of you said 2. No, I will use more than 4, so I will use 6. Okay, you can try between 5, 6, so you will choose 6 because 6 multiply 148, it will give you what? Let's try here on a white paper. 148 multiply 6. If you multiply it, 6 multiply 8 equals 48, so it will be 8 here and 4 above the tens. 6 multiply 4 equals 24, plus 4 equals 84, 28, sorry. So 8 and 2 above the 10, above the hundreds. 6 multiply 1. Okay, sorry Rina, I didn't follow your answer. I'm sorry. So your answer is correct. Okay, 6 multiply 1 equals 6 plus 2 equals 8. So the multiplication here 888. Now I will subtract minus. So 4 minus 8, I will borrow from the 9, so it will be what? It will be 8, and put it next to the 4, so it will be 14. 14 minus 8 equals what? Equals 6. So I will put 6 in the ones. Now 8 minus 8 equals 0. 9 minus 8 equals 1. 106. Can I divide it on 148? So what I have to do, I have to bring the 5, but here before the 5 I have what? The decimal point, and I told you in multiplication, when you multiply a decimal number on the divisor, so when you find the decimal point, you have to put it in the quotient up over the decimal point in the dividend, so it will be here, okay, in the same position. Now I will take the 5 and put it here next to the number, so the number will be 1065. So what is the number that I will multiply it with 148? It will give me the closest answer to 1065. So look, I choose here 6 and it will give me 888. So it will be more than 6. So it will be what? 7. Thank you. So it will be 7. So 7 multiply 148. If you multiply it here, okay, you will find the answer. 7 multiply 8 equals 56. 7 multiply 4 equals 28, plus 2 equals 28 equals 33. Yes. So 7 multiply 1 equals 7, plus 3 equals 10. So the number will be 136, not 116, Lina. Okay? And Farah. Thank you, Lamar. 136. Okay? Let's subtract. 5 minus 6, I will borrow. So it will be 15. 15 minus 6 equals what? equals 9, right? 5 minus 3 equals 2, and those will be zeros. I have a number. Number what? Number 6. Okay, now, what 296? What is the number that I will multiply it with this number, or with this ones? It will give me 6 in the ones. You can think about what? Look, if you multiply 8 with 2, it will give you what? 16, right? So it will be 2. Now, to multiply 148, if you write it, or if you try to multiply this number with 2, the number or the answer will be 296, the same number. You can try. So the remainder will be as 0. So what is the answer here? 6.72 hundredths. So this is the answer for this division. Okay, girls? Any question? Okay. Now you will move. You finish this, girls? Okay, dear. Now, if you finish, please type 1 in the chat box to move to exercise number 2. Okay, now we will move to exercise number 2. Okay. In exercise number 2, I want to divide here 10.8 tenths divided on 1.35. Okay, so how I will divide? Okay, Farah, why you don't understand? Which step, please specify for me. Okay, so anyway, I will repeat the same steps now in exercise 2 and 3 and 4. I will repeat the same steps, so please focus with me. Now, the dividend or the divisor here is 1.35 hundredths. Okay, so I want to make the divisor a whole number. This is my issue here. I want to make the divisor a whole number. So how I will do that? I have to multiply it by the powers of 10. Okay, in this question he told you that you have to estimate. Okay, so I will estimate when we finish. Okay, girls? So the most important thing is the division here. Okay, so when we finish, I will estimate for you the answer, because we repeat estimation many times, so it will be easier for you. Now let's see now how I will make the divisor a whole number. So you know that to make the divisor a whole number, you have to multiply it by 10, 100, 1000, etc. So look how many digits here after the point. How many digits? I have 2 digits, right? So to make this number a whole number, I have to multiply it by what? By 100, right? Because to remove this decimal point, or to move it 2 digits, you have to multiply it with 100 with 2 zeros. So if you multiply it with this, it will be 135. Now if you multiply the divisor, also the dividend, you have to multiply it, okay, with the same power of 10. So if you multiply 10.8 tenths with 100, it will be what? It will be, move the decimal point 2 digit, 1, 2, so it will be right here. So the number will be 1080. Okay, this is the dividend and the divisor. So now it's okay, I can divide the numbers, very easy for me. So I will start with no, Maria, no, not 108.0. No, it will be 1080, because look, you have to multiply it with 100. So look, I have here one digit, so I will move it one, and the other digit 0, so the decimal point will be right here. Okay, now I will yes, now I will divide, sorry, 1080 on 135. Okay, now let's start the division. 180, I will take only the one. I can divide it one on I can divide it one on 135, so I will take the 0, so it will be 10. Now can I divide it 10 on 135? Also no, so I will take the 8, so it will be 108. Can I divide it 108 on 135? Also no, so I will take the 0. So the first digit in the quotient will be what? Will be a ones digit, so I will take the whole number to divide it on 135. What is the number that I will multiply it with 5? It will give me 1080. Someone said 8, someone of you said 7. Okay, so what do you think? Which number I will multiply it with 5? It will give you 0 in the ones, 8 or 7? I think it's 8, right? So 8 multiply 5 equals 40. So it will be 0 and 4 above the tens. Try. Now, 8 multiply 3 equals what? 8 multiply 3 equals 24, plus 4 equals 28. Yes, you are correct. So it will be 8 here and 2 above the 10, above the hundreds, sorry. 8 multiply 1 equals 8, plus 2 equals 10. So you will find the same answer. So if you subtract the number, the answer or the remainder will be what? 0, 0, 0, 0. So the quotient equals 8. Okay, girls? So this is the answer for this division. If you round this number, if you want to find the estimation, look, I will find it here for you. If you round this number 10.8, if you round it into the nearest whole, it will be 10. And if you round the divisor into the nearest whole, it will be 1. So 10 divided 1 equals 10, right? This is the estimation. Okay? Now let's move to number 3. In number 3, I want to divide 26.4 tenths on 1 point. Okay, I will raise this first. On 1.70. Yes, thank you, Farah. Okay, because girls, if you don't understand any example, we will repeat the same steps. So of course you will understand it in the end. Okay, so now let's share with me, please. Now we will move the decimal point. I have to remove the decimal point from the divisor. This is the divisor. I have 2 digits after the point. That's mean I have to multiply the number with what? Thank you, Mariam. Excellent. So I have to multiply it with 100. So the number will be 176. If you multiply the divisor, you have to multiply the dividend with the same number. Okay? So now if you multiply 26.4 with 100, look, I have the decimal point right here. So I have to move 2 digits here. This is the first one. There is any digit here? No. So the value of the digit will be 0. The same thing here. The value of the digit will be 0. So the number will be what? 2640. Because I have to do, or I have to put here a 0 in the right side. Okay? Now I can divide the numbers. Let's find the answer. Okay, Now 200. What's your answer, Asma? Okay, Rina, sorry, not Rina. Asma, what's your answer to know if your answer is correct or not? Now 2640 divided on 176. Okay, let's take 2. I can divide it on this number, so I will take 26. 26 divided on this number, no, I can't, so I will take the 4. So 264, I can divide it on 176, yes. So the first digit in this quotient will be a tenth digit, sorry. Now 264 divided on this number equals what? 1. Yes, thank you. So it will be 1 in the tenth digit. 1 multiply this number, it will be 1. Okay, I will write this one again. It will be 1176. I'm sorry. Okay. Now 4 minus 6. 4 minus 6. I have to borrow from the 6, so it will be what? It will be 5. And this one will be 14. Now 14 minus 6 equals what? Equals 8. And 5 minus 7, also I have to borrow from the 2, it will be 1, and this one will be 15. 15 minus 7 equals 8 also. So this one will be 0. Now I will take the 0 and put it next to the 88, so it will be 880. 880 divided 176. Which number I will multiply it with the 6? It will give me 0 in the ones. Which number I will multiply it with the 6? It will give me 0 in the ones. The number is 3. 3 multiply 6 equals 30. Okay? Now, if you multiply 3 with 176, you can try on white paper. It will give you 880. You have which number I will multiply it with 6? It will give you 0 in the ones, Asma. That's what I said. So 3 multiply 6 equals what? Equals 30, right? So it will give you 0 in the ones. If you try to multiply 3 with 176, it will give you the same answer, 880. So you can try. So the answer 0. So the quotient right here is what? 13. This is the answer for this division. Okay? If you estimate the answer here, if you round this number into the nearest 10. I'm sorry, this is not 3. I'm sorry. This will be a 5. I'm sorry about that. This will be a 5. I'm sorry. 5 multiplied 6 equals 13. I'm sorry, maybe someone of you confused now, but 176 multiply 5 equals 880, okay? Because 5 multiply 6 equals 30. I'm sorry, I said 3 multiply 6, okay? So please correct it, okay? I said 3 here, so it will be 5, not 3, okay? So this one, 5 multiply 6 equals 13, so you can try. 5 multiply 7 equals 35, plus 3 equals 38, so it will be 8 here and 3 here. 5 multiply 1 equals 5, plus 3 equals 8, okay? Now, if you estimate the answer, look, if you round this number, I will round it here up. If you round, yes, 5 multiply 6. Thank you, Maria. So if you round this number into the nearest whole, the answer here, you ask me about 2, 8. Look, the quotient written here, okay? Now, if you round this number into the nearest whole, it will be what? It will be 26. and if you round this number to the nearest whole, it will be 2, right? Now if you if you divide 26 on 2, the answer will be 13. So it's close to the final answer. Okay, now let's do number 4. In number 4, I want to divide here, I will erase this. I want to divide here 53.700 by on 8.7 tenths. Okay, so my issue here is the divisor, so I have to make the divisor a whole number, so I have to multiply it, as Maryam said, with 10, because I have only one digit after the decimal, so it will be 87. So when you multiply the divisor with any number, you have to multiply the dividend with the same number. Okay, so you have to multiply it with what? With 10. Now if you multiply it if you multiply it with 10, so the decimal point will move only one digit, so it will be right here, so the number will be 530.7 tenths. Okay, now let's start the division. Okay, 530.7 divided on 87. Okay, now this is the point. Now 53, I will take the 5, I can divide it on 87, so I will take the 3. 53, I can divide it on 87, so I will take the 0. 530 divided on 87. How many 87s in 530? If you think about it, it will be 6, okay? In the ones digit. So if you multiply 6 with 87, 6 multiply 7 equals 24. So I'll put 2 here and 4 above the tens. 6 multiply 8 equals 48 plus 4 equals 50. 48 plus 4 equals 52. Thank you. Now I will subtract. 0 minus 2 equals what? I have to borrow from the 3, so it will be 2. And this one will be 10. 10 minus 2 equals 8. 2 minus 2 equals 0. 5 minus 5 equals 0. Now I will look, I have a decimal point after that. So what I have to do, I will take it and put it in the quotient. So this one will, I will take the 7. 87 divided 87, very easy I think, so it will be 1. 1 multiply 87, and this is the answer. The answer is what? 6.1. This is the, okay, I'll write it up, sorry. 6.1 tenths. Okay, this is the answer or the quotient, and if you round this number to find the estimate, you can round this number into the nearest whole and this number into the nearest whole. So this one, okay, Rina, which one you didn't understand it? Which step, please? Okay, second step, you mean here the division, okay? The division, right. Okay, 530.7 divided on 87. So I will take 530 to divided it on 87 because I can divide it for 53. So if you think about it, so the number will be what? The number will be, okay, just 1 minute. The number will be 6, okay? If you multiply 6 with 87, the answer will be 522, okay? Subtract. Now after that I have the decimal point. The decimal point I have to put it up over the decimal point in the dividend. Okay, teacher, can I do another way for it? If you have the same answer and the steps all correct, you can. It's up to you. But you have to be sure that your steps all right, correct. Okay? So if you estimate the answer, if you round this number into the nearest whole for this answer, the nearest whole for this 8 is 9. And multiply what? The nearest whole for, for the dividend, it will be, the nearest whole will be 50 or 54, and the nearest whole for this will be 9. If you divide 54 on 9, it will be 6. Okay, this is the estimation. Now let's move to exercise 8, please. I want to solve exercise 8. Yes, exercise 8, please. And if we have time, if you don't have anything after this session, I will solve for you more exercises. You have any session after math? You have any session? Yes, what do you have? Okay, let's find the answer for number 8. In number 8, I have here to order Islamic. Okay, I have to order the operations. And you know how to order operations. The first thing I have to think about it is the parentheses. Okay? The first thing I have to think about it is what? Parentheses. So I have to do the operation in parentheses in this sentence. Okay? So the first thing is parentheses. After that, what I have to do? I have to do division and multiplication because there is no power here. After that, addition and subtraction. And you know that the operation in math ordered, right? I have to order the operation. So I will start with the parentheses, or if I have a power also. If I have a power also, right? Or after that, I will start with the division and multiplication. After that, I will finish with addition and subtraction. So first thing I will do to find the answer for this math sentences, so I will start with the parentheses. So I will erase this, or I will forget this now and go to the parentheses. Now between parentheses I have subtraction, I have division. So with which one I will start, division or subtraction? Where are you guys? Division or subtraction? I will start with division or subtraction. No, I have to start with division. Yes, because look, I have to order the operations in math. So the first thing, the parentheses. So I will go to the parentheses, and after that I have to do the multiplication and division. Why? Because this is the strategy in math. You have a strategy to order the operations. Okay, so you have to start with powers and parentheses first. Then you have to after that you have to do division and multiplication, and first the last thing addition and subtraction. So here I have to do the division. If you divide these numbers, first thing I have to divide these numbers. 4.9 divided on 7. If you want to divide these numbers, you have to go and divide it as we learned. 4.9 divided on 7. Now can I divide it 4 on 7? No. So what is the answer? So here, what is the value of the ones? It will be 0. So 0 multiplies 7 equals 0. I will subtract. So it will be 4. Now what about the decimal point? I will take it up as we learned in the quotient. It will be over the decimal point in the divided. Now I will take the 9. So it will be what? 49 divided 7. Very easy. It will be what? 7. 7 multiply 7 equals 49. Okay, so the answer for this division will be what? Will be 0.7 tenths. So first thing, I will find the answer for this. So this sentence will be 36.4 plus, open the parentheses, 9.2 minus what? Minus the answer, which is here 0.7. Okay, now after that, what I have to do? The parentheses. So I have to do the parentheses. Now 9.2 minus 0.7. How we will do that? Okay, you know that I have to order the digits under each other, and then I will find the subtraction. 7 minus, or 2 minus 7, what I have to do? I have to borrow from the 9, so it will be what? It will be 8, and this one will be 12. 12 minus 7 equals what? Equals 5. Then I have to order here the decimal point. Stop that, girls, please. 8 minus 0 equals 8. So this is the answer for the operation here, the subtraction between parentheses. So the sentence will be what? 36.4 plus what? Plus the answer for this, which is here 8.6. Yes, we didn't answer 5 and 6 and 7, okay? Because we don't have a time. Okay, after that I have to add the numbers, okay? So if you add the numbers here to find the answer, also you have to order the numbers. 36.4, okay, I'm sorry, 0.4, and 8.5 tenths. Add the numbers. 4 plus 5 equals 9. I have to order the point under it. 6 plus 8 equals what? Equals 14. So I put 4 here and 1 above the tens, and 4 in the tens. So the final answer is 44.9 tenths. This is how I have to do it and order the operations. Okay, now we finish our session. Thank you very much, girls.